Well, it's an ancient ritual steeped in tradition and shrouded in secrecy. The conclave to elect a new pope after the death of Pope Francis last month begins today. So what can we expect? We are joined by Mark Jensen, an associate professor at King's University College, to share his insights on the process and what to look out for. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Melissa.
Okay, let's talk about what the process of the conclave is and what it looks like.
Yes, so the word conclave comes from Latin. It means with a key, and it really refers to the sequestering of the cardinals who will elect the new pope in the Sistine Chapel. So this afternoon, they will process into the Sistine Chapel. They will take an oath to keep the secrecy and not to allow outside interference into the process. And then they will be closed in the Sistine Chapel for the first round of voting. There'll be one round today. Probably it'll be inconclusive. And then after that, each day, there will be up to 4 rounds of voting among the cardinals until they elect somebody by a 2/3 majority. And again, that'll be in the Sistine Chapel without any media access or access to the outside world.
And what are cardinals looking for in a new pope?
Well, I think at a basic level, they are electing the new Bishop of Rome. So they're looking for somebody who can serve as a leader, who has a reputation for a life of prayer and service, but also administrative and governance experience, probably some familiarity with how the Vatican works. Perhaps linguistically, they'll be looking for somebody who can speak Italian. That might be something they're looking for. And then I think cardinals from around the world will also be looking for somebody who can speak to their own contexts, right? They'll be thinking, is this somebody who knows how to speak to my people and to their concerns?
Let's talk about the significance of smoke in terms of black smoke and white smoke and what it all means.
Sure. So this is a fairly modern innovation. It doesn't go back a long ways, but we will find out if a new pope has been elected by the use of smoke. So there's a chimney that has been installed with a stove in the Sistine Chapel, and from the square of St. Peter's, you can see it just to the right of St. Peter's Basilica. So we'll be waiting to see after the rounds of voting if there's black smoke coming from that chimney. Then we'll know that a round of voting has been inconclusive. So they burn the ballots and then they mix in chemicals to make the smoke black. But if they have reached that 2/3 majority and they have elected a new pope, then we will see the smoke coming out and turning white, again, due to the chemicals they mix in with the ballots. So that white smoke will be the signal we're waiting for to let us know that a new pope has been elected.
And historically speaking, what kind of timeline could we be looking at for this?
So in the 20th century, papal conclaves have gone up to 5 days, but 2 to 3 days has been more the norm. So we would expect a few days. This is a bit more of an unpredictable conclave, but 2, 3, maybe 4 days. I think by the weekend we might have a sense of what's who that will be.
Any front runners that you know of, or any Canadian hopefuls in there as well?
So a number of names have been popping up in the news media and among pundits. Cardinal Pietro Parolin is the Secretary of State under Pope Francis, and he's seen as a front runner who would continue some of Pope Francis's legacy. Another name that has been put out has been Cardinal Luis Tagle from the Philippines, also a cardinal with Vatican experience. Yeah, there are a number of names been put forward, but again, because of the diversity of the cardinals this time round, it's hard to say. Among Canadians, there are remarkably 4 Canadian cardinals participating in this conclave. That in itself is quite remarkable. Cardinals Leo and Collins from Toronto, Cardinal Lacroix from Quebec, and then Cardinal Michael Cherney, who works in the Vatican. I think in terms of geographical representation, probably a North American pope is a bit of a long shot, but it's not impossible.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining us today. We truly appreciate your time.
Thank you.